And welcome, wonderful viewers. I am the Audiophile Barista. This is vlog number 108. Today I'm going to talk to you about my week, but first let's make some coffee. Okay, so and here it is, a wonderful cup of coffee. Let me taste. Oh, still very hot, but very nice. This is a freshly roasted batch of coffee beans, roasted last week. Can you see the date? That is the date that they roasted it. And let me take another one. Very nice. Okay, so my week. What has been going on in my week? Well, this week was mostly about saying goodbye to the Neukomm setup and bringing it to my girlfriend. So let's have a look how that went. Okay, for those who don't follow my vlog, I recently acquired a Neukomm setup, second-hand of course, and after the setup of my girlfriend started giving her some trouble, I decided that she should get an upgrade. And this is it. Now before I brought it to her, I made sure I got as much playtime with it as possible, and I will share the results of that in another video. In this picture you see a Graham Slee headphone amplifier connected to the Neukomm set, so that's something that I played with. Also for another video. Now let's see how I moved my system to my girlfriend's house and how I set it up. Enjoy! And yes, the new price for this setup was some $5,000. Okay, moving day. As you can see, everything is disassembled. Now comes the scary part, is to see how can I move 3 of these precious pieces of equipment. And as you know, I do not have a car, so this has to be on a bicycle. So that's what I'm going to figure out next. I have all this material. Let's see what is the best way. Okay, so far so good. So tuner packed, amplifier packed, CD player in the backpack packed, and a little bag with all the cables and stuff. Everything wrapped in multiple layers of bubble wrap. I'll see you in the other house. And we're done moving. Here we are at the other house. The CD player, the amplifier, the tuner, everything is over safely. In the Netherlands, our bicycle paths are very good, so no potholes and stuff like that. So this was a very smooth ride. So I have arrived. There is, of course, this is my girlfriend, a little care package waiting for me. So let's get set up. But before we do, I want to give you a little reminder of what it was that is the current setup. Now this Marantz is the CD player, internet player, everything player that she uses. All the problems started when the CD player stopped working, so temporarily she now had my Pioneer to work with, because she still uses a lot of CDs. And if we zoom out a little bit, so over there on the floor is one loudspeaker, and if we look at the wall over there upstairs is the other loudspeaker. Now this is of course not what an audiophile does, but she is not an audiophile, she just loves music. So maybe this will be changed with the Piega loudspeaker, and hoping to put one up there and one up there, but that's up to her if she wants that. And then another day I will get those loudspeakers here and do a bit of listening, give her an idea of how it sounds. But for now we are going to change this setup. Okay, I got done unpacking. It is at its spot, all the equipment. It's not connected yet, but there's one thing that I would like to show you, because behind here there is just a little bit of space, and I'm going to place the setup even further back, so there really is just a little bit of space, so my big cables won't fit here. So I found another solution. It does not always have to be those big thick cables. These are the ones that I'm going to install. These are from crystal cable. This is pure silver and very, very thin cable. And I also, because of this day, I also picked up a set of these. These are from JK Acoustics, and this is pure copper. Now this JK Acoustics is a Dutch company, I have to say, and Crystal Cable also is a Dutch company. Because there's so little room behind it, I picked up these thin cables that are very flexible and they don't need a lot of room at the back. So let's move on. Okay, so as long as we got the Marantz disconnected, I thought I'd show you a bit of the rear, and we are going to integrate this Marantz into the new system. I'll tell you later why, but for now let's have a look over here. There is the power inputs. 2 sets of loudspeakers can be connected. There is a line out for a subwoofer and a analog line out. This is the one that we are going to use to connect it back to the current system. And the reason is because we have an Ethernet connection, and this will give internet radio from this Marantz. The reason I want that is because I'm not so sure that the analog radio from Neukomm that is now in the new system is really going to work very well. So there's analog in, there's two optical inputs, so you can connect some other equipment to this. This is all to connect the two red buttons to connect to Wi-Fi, and there's a antenna for digital radio. So next step is to install this thing again, use the audio out to get Ethernet radio into the Neukomm set. Another update, as you can see over there, I have only two power outlets, so that's why only two of the Neukomms are connected at this moment. Down here at the bottom is the Marantz connected again. This one gets its power from the other side of the room under the couch. So this one is now connected via internet to internet radio. The only function this Marantz now has is to be a streamer for internet radio. It has the green cable, that one, going into the Neukomm power amp, actually on number 3. Now she can play Ethernet radio over there. Select input number 3. The Marantz is set at a fixed volume out on the analog outputs, so she don't have to adjust any volume on the Marantz, just on the Neukomm. And I put it on another input because the strange thing also here is that the Neukomm, when set to 0 volume, still will have some music, some sound bleeding through to the loudspeakers. I don't know why that is, but it is what it is. Anyways, this hopefully is a temporary solution, because apart from only having two power outlets, so at this moment I cannot get power to the tuner, I still don't know if the tuner is really going to work. So the next thing that I'm going to do is to unplug the power cord from the CD player, plug it into the tuner, connect an antenna, and see what happens. See you there. Okay, my job is done here. Changed some last things. The Marantz is now standing next to the setup, looking a little bit better than downstairs. Cable management is the only thing left. That will be for another day. But this is working, it's playing, the radio is working. So I'm happy. I hope she will enjoy it. And let's go back to my place. Okay, back home again. And this also came back home with me. Yes, the Pioneer CD player is back, so we can start playing with that one again. Okay. Time for a new project. The canvas is empty again, and well, next vlog you will see what happens. So this was the vlog for today. So today is Friday. Thank you for watching. I'm wishing you a very good weekend, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.